Hello, my beautiful babes, and welcome back to the Bad Bitch Academy. It's your girl, Amber the Baddie, and today I am feeling heated. I'm fucking heated right now. And the reason why is because I posted a video about why I love being a stripper. And this girl commented on my video, and she said, yes, I love being degraded every day for work. The fear of sex trafficking makes it so worth it. And it's so funny because I don't know why that just boils my blood. It really irritates me. I've been thinking about it for the past over a day now. And I just feel like being a stripper, we are so misunderstood. There are so many bullshit beliefs out there. And I really feel like this is something that we need to talk about. This is something that I want to have a real ass conversation with you ladies about. Do strippers actually get degraded? What is this fucking job? Because that's such a question that so many people have. It's an assumption so many people have. I know my family themselves have been they judge me because of this job. And it's funny because the word degraded, what does that actually mean? Because people put too much fucking power on it. Oh my God, you're working, you're being so degraded. What does it mean to be degraded, okay? It means when you lose another person's respect. So people are saying by you working as a stripper, you might lose someone else's respect. But when you hear strippers are degraded, at least for me, I never think about it as losing someone's respect, as in I have no self-respect. I have no moral. I have no compass. I don't value myself. That's the meaning I feel like so many people have when it comes to the word demeaning, and especially when it comes for strippers. But that is not always the fucking case. That's really not the case. And I just feel like this conversation really needs to be had. And I'm not here to say that you don't get degraded at work, or that there isn't a fear of sex trafficking, or that, you deal with pervy men. Yes, these things are true. And, okay, this is the big fucking and. These things are not common to only strippers. Being a woman is what makes us degraded and have a fear of sex trafficking. Okay, it's not just strippers. Why is it always, oh, strippers, oh God, how can you do such a bad job? How can you work a job like that where all men do is want you for sex and want to sexualize you? Guess fucking what? They do that every single day. Ever since I was 12 years old, I'm getting hit on by old men. Ever since I'm sure you were little, your parents are telling you, be careful, sweetheart. Don't go with strangers. Telling you about kidnappings and all these things that happen. Sex trafficking, that is not common to just strippers. This is all fucking women. And it really makes me upset because it really puts the blame on the victims. They're not telling, where is the messaging about, hey men, stop degrading women, stop sexualizing women, stop looking at us as if we're only meat, stop trafficking us and pimping us out. That's not the conversation. The conversation is, oh, well, you were working as a stripper, of course that happened to you. You were raped, well, what were you wearing? You got kidnapped, well, you were running alone. It's putting the blame on the women. We are not the fucking problem. Strippers are not the fucking problem. Men are the problem. Society is the fucking problem. And the second a woman wants to do something in her fucking power, that's when everybody wants to talk shit. The second I'm saying, you know what? If you want to degrade me, if you want to look at me as if I'm just an object, as if I'm just this fucking sexual being, well, guess what? You're gonna have to give me what I want. You're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to live by my fucking rules, not the other way around. And you think stripping is demeaning? Let me tell you what is fucking demeaning. working 40 hours at a job where you're barely making any fucking money, where your boss doesn't only disrespect you, but he treats you like shit. He reminds you that at any point he can fire you. You know what's fucking demeaning? Working at a job where your boss sexually harasses you, where the office treats you like shit, but you have no other options for yourself because you need to provide for yourself and your family. You want to know what's fucking degrading? Staying in that toxic relationship with your fucking partner or your ex or your abuser because you're scared and you have no other fucking options. You know what's fucking degrading? Being a smart and intelligent and powerful fucking woman who comes up with the most incredible idea to start a company, except she gets no funding because 10% of women, only 10% of women actually get investor funding. That is fucking degrading. That is when we don't have a choice. That is when we are stuck living a life that we don't want to live because we don't have fucking options. That is what being degraded is. Not standing in your power, making a choice to do something, going for it. That for me is not degrading. Yes, men will look at you like you're a fucking sexy object. But how is that different from your everyday life? How is that different from when you go to the fucking post office? Or when you go to the gas station and some random dude starts flirting with you and making you uncomfortable and hitting on you? This is just the reality of being a woman. So yes, I am going to stand in my power, and I'm going to say, if you want to flirt with me, if you want to touch me, if you want to be in my energy, you have to fucking pay me or you can fuck right off. That is being in your fucking power. And I just think it's so interesting because men are the problem. We are not the problem. We are literally not the problem. And especially like strippers are not the problem. And the biggest difference between being a stripper and being a normal fucking woman is that we are in charge. How many of us have ever started talking to a guy? He makes us feel so good, treats us nice, buys us flowers, takes us out, says all the right things, just to find out that he did all of that just to try to fuck us. He didn't even really like you. He was just using you, trying to get to you, trying to get what he fucking wants. How many of us has experienced that? How many of you have gone to a club and random guys just comes and grabs your ass or fucking touches your pussy? How many women have fucking experienced that? Not just strippers, all women. In every fucking aspect of life. In public settings. But now, all of a sudden, when I'm gonna charge for it, where I'm gonna say, you're gonna give me what I want if you wanna do that, then you're losing respect for me. And if that's the case, lose the respect. I'm cool with that. I don't need you to respect me. I don't need you to like me. I don't need you to approve of what I do. Because this is my choice. This is my life. I'm creating the life that I fucking want. And there's nothing that anybody can do to change that. And I think that this is something that if you do decide to get into stripping, you have to have tough skin. Because your family's gonna judge you, your friends are gonna judge you. Things change, right? And you have to be tough enough to say that, hey, you might judge me. You might say, I don't want to fuck with you. You might think that I'm a slut and a hoe and all these things. And I have to be so in alignment and so knowing exactly who the fuck I am to be so unbothered. To say, go ahead and judge me. Go ahead and lose all your respect for me. That's fine. And you really have to have that toughness. Because people are going to judge you. They are going to think badly of you. And you have to be okay with that and be making your fucking bag. And be having fun. And be traveling and starting businesses. And taking care of yourself. And paying for school. Saving for your kids' college tuitions. Being able to leave your fucking ex who fucking abused you. And take care of yourself and your kid. This is what being a stripper is about. It's not about, ooh, I'm gonna get a Birkin bag, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna be able to be a rich bitch. Like, yes, those are like the byproducts. It's fucking awesome. But we get to take charge of our own life. You get to have the power to choose. You get to say, fuck, anything is possible for me now. If I want to save up and buy a house, I can. If I want to become a doctor or a nurse and pay for school, I fucking can. You want to start a startup. You want to have a family. You want to buy 20 acres of land and have goats. You can do that for yourself. And this is the thing, society doesn't want you to know that. Society wants you to keep playing small, keep working that shitty job, keep buying that shitty food, and not taking care of yourself, and being sick, and being in this fucking cycle. They want that for you. That's why there's so much hate on strippers. That's why there's so much negativity, because they don't want you to fucking unlock this power you have. They don't want you to fucking know how incredibly powerful you are, because they want to keep taking advantage. Strippers are not the problem. We are not the ones being degraded, right? People choose to have warped ideas on what we do and who we are, and they want to judge us, and that's fine. And I will say, going back to this girl's post about, the fear of sex trafficking, guess fucking what? I fear that every day, going to take the trash out, going to the grocery store alone, going on a first date with a guy and wondering, oh shit, is he a real person? Am I gonna make it out alive? Sharing my location with my girlfriend so they know where I am. This is literally the reality of being a fucking woman. It's not new to the strip club. Yes, you are in different situations, but this is where I really talk about safety. And I have a whole video about how to stay safe at the strip club. I'm gonna link it up here, so please watch that video. But this is why I'm here to educate you and teach you, so that you are doing it in a smart way, and so that you are staying safe and speaking your boundaries and standing up for yourself. But don't get it twisted. Being a stripper is not the problem. It's not like, oh, now that I'm a stripper, I'm gonna be degraded. Men are gonna take advantage of me. They're gonna wanna touch me weird. It's not like this happens because you're a stripper. It happens because, unfortunately, that's the world we live in, and we're fucking women. So, I don't know why this had me so heated, y'all, but I'm like, look, I have so much to say about this, and I just feel like we are so fucking misunderstood, and I don't want these things to stop you from chasing your fucking dreams, because this is all that it is. We are using dancing as a tool to manifest exactly what we fucking want. That's all. We are using it as a tool. It is a job. It is a career. And yes, crazy shit can happen at work. You will have people say rude things to you, push your boundaries. You might have guys try to stalk you and who are super fucking weird. And yes, you do need to stay safe. You do need to protect yourself. You do need to watch your energy and keep your guard up and pay attention to what's going on around you. I'm not gonna say that nothing bad ever happens and it's all rainbows and lots of cash. Like, there definitely is a dark side, as there is to everything. And as long as you're smart, then you will be okay. But you have to be smart. Don't be naive. Don't get a pimp. Don't go home with these guys. Don't give out your number and try to meet up with people, because you just can't trust these fucking men. Same in the normal fucking life. Be careful. And whatever you do, be careful. But don't let the fear of judgment and of all these things stop you from going after what you want. So I feel like I've talked for long enough. I literally just got out of the shower and I was like, I need to make this video. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about what I'm saying? And if you disagree, if you have some points you're like, nah, I actually have another side that I want to speak of, let's have a conversation. Let's open up the conversation, because all sides of the spectrum are true. There's good, there's bad, there's ugly, there's beautiful, there's money, there's prostitution, there's all of it. They all exist at the same fucking time. So let's open up these conversations. Let me know what you think in the comments. if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, because fuck yes, join the Bad Bitch Academy. I would love for you to be a part of this community. And of course, add me on Instagram at it's Amber the Baddie XOXO. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.